Hello, Naman is live today. Hello, let me see if my mic is working. No, I decided that it's okay to test everything out after I go on live because there's actually no feedback anyways for first 5-10 minutes. Anyway, let me see if audio is in check. Audio testing. Audio's on. Um, Video seems to be on. Mm, all right. Well, I'm gonna learn how to use these Ohuhu markers. Ohuhu markers. Let's see. Before I these like about these like 2 years ago. By the way, this is a video. Come on, man. I keep on. So let me start that again. I am gonna try to attempt to color that face, but I'm gonna I know somebody says there's no practice in life, but I'm gonna practice anyway. Okay. So what I'm gonna do is make that face. Where is that face? I'm gonna. All right. All right. First of all, I'm gonna quickly draw that face. Okay. Hmm. Hmm. You know what? I realized I could have drawn that eyes better. Draw a real quick face. Hmm. Hey, Kenneth. How are you? Um, I'm gonna. Um, hmm, okay. Okay, there you go. Now, will my camera focus? My camera focus? I guess it will. Now, where's my ink pen go? Oh no, I didn't have that ready. Oh my goodness. Hold on. Take that off. Let me go ahead and hold on. I can't believe I don't have that ready. Oh five. Um, I'm gonna use this real quick. Nice. Hold on. Okay, I use this. Focus. There you go. So it's just a quick sketch. Uh, it happened. Yep. Let me put that on. Let's see. I'm gonna go ahead and turn myself off on this one. Okay. Let's see. I'm gonna put it there. There you go. My camera keep on going off. Mm, I'm quickly outlining this just so that I could practice my I'm wondering how this coloring will work. I'm not I'm not used to coloring stuff. You know what? I'm gonna go ahead and get something faster. This should be a little bit faster. Okay. Okay. And Reason I'm doing really quick is so I could practice the hi. So I could practice my coloring things. Uh, yeah, how this color gonna come out is what I'm wondering. Okay, okay, that's just temporary there. I did made that area darker. Uh, I made that area. I put a lot of hairs on here, didn't I? Okay, and our hair comes down here. All right. All right. Now I'm gonna try the first one. Let me see what these guys are. This is called R12. R12. I think this is next. Let's try that one. Oops. This is called R9. Hey, Press, how are you? R9. All right. And this is YR4. YR4. Okay. And this is BR3. So that's, oops, okay, I think these two need to swap around. Okay, so I'm on that. This is a base right here. These are the different shadows. So, uh, so here's, let me go ahead and, this is darkest. This is darkest. Go ahead and, there. Um, her ears. Let's see, right here. Around this crown thing. Yeah, okay. And definitely in here. Okay. Definitely in here. Okay. All right. I'm gonna go ahead and all right there. Then um, second layer. Let's try this. Okay. Hmm. There's a This is all right. Which one's this next one? Is this next one? Oh, let me do that one. This goes all over the place except for right there. Uh, hmm. Well, it looks like I need a lot of practice because this looks pretty tacky. It does look pretty tacky, man. And which one is this one? This one. That's the lightest one, isn't it? So let me go ahead and. This looks pretty tacky. It does blend. It does blend in. Mm, all right. Let me try this color right here. Hmm. Uh, Let me put a lipstick on her. Maybe she got a dark red lipstick, doesn't she? What color lipstick? Oh, that's a little quite a bit dark there. That's too much. Let me see if this will blend with this. Well, okay. Let me try that one. Oops, that's too much. I need to. That went out too much. I need to wipe that area off. But do I have white? Do I have white? Let me try this. Uh, this. Nope, that's not white. Eraser. Yeah, there it is. There you go. And where's my black? There's another white I need there. Okay. Okay. Mm, actually, the white works good on the Ohuhu markers. Mm. Uh, yeah. Let's try that one. Where's my? Hmm. Well, yeah, I need to practice on face coloring. Need to definitely work on the coloring. Um, Let me see if I could get another rec. No, let's do this. Oh, oops. I'm dropping everything here. Losing. Okay, it's like losing my marbles. Uh, this is what kind of? Let me swatch this again. Really dark. Maybe if I could kind of mm-hmm. Okay. I need another black. The thicker black. Oh, that's thicker black. All right. Where you go? Send the link. Look. Link. Where's my link? Look, what's the link? Let's see. Copy. Let me go ahead and right here. Paste. Send. There you go. All right. What is it? All right. Let's try this. Hey, Calix. Kelly, what's up? Kelly Comics. All right. You came on? Did you come on? Look, came on.
I'm Pokemon.
Hey, here you go. Hey, look, what's up?
All right.
I'm trying to learn how to
You are
color.
trying to figure out a color, right?
Yes, sir.
Start with light and apply dark. That's how it
Yeah,
works with Copic or any
this is
alcohol marker.
Ohuhu.
Yep. Start very light. So if you're
You want
doing
me to
skin
start
tone,
light? Hmm?
start as light as possible. So
Happy July 4th! Happy
no,
July
yeah, that's right.
4th!
Happy July 4th.
Hey,
All right, Independence Day. That's
yes,
right. The
sir.
President of the United States blew up an alien spaceship.
You did?
Yeah. Didn't you know that was Independence Day?
Oh, you mean the movie?
Yeah, isn't that real life?
Yeah, well, yeah, okay. Uh, I'm sure he wants the credit for that. Right? He saved the United States.
Don't be afraid to use the brush as a brush, right? You don't have to dab if you don't need to dab, right? Let the paper do a lot of the work, or the ink itself lets do a lot of the work. So if you are going to let's say color that red, right?
Yeah,
If you have a pink, start with pink, right? So if you
yeah.
have a pink, right? So let's say you have that crown. Let's see, what does it look like? let's say that is your crown, right? So figure out where your lighting is, right? So if your lighting's coming from this way, there's always a sheen. So you don't have to cover everything. Just use it as a brush, right? Let it see how I'm letting it blend, right? Just press down and pull, press down and pull. See that? Okay. So now I'm letting the brush does the trick. That is a light pink. That's what I have. Then you can go a little bit more darker red. If you have a redder tone, right? Use the red tone as your shadow.
Let me try that.
See?
So I'm gonna
leave some pink. It's okay. Have that pink handy, right? Have that pink go over it after you put the red, and look, it starts to blend. That's how you soften the edge. Okay? So I'm just using two color, a red and a pink, right? You can leave the white if you want in certain areas or go with a lighter pink. So let's say if you have Ohuhu, let's say if you use our, what's that? Yeah. Right? Like that was an R20. And now you can get yourself. See, now you're letting the ink, right? So if you're doing faces, if you are doing faces.
didn't you? I thought you said start with the light first.
Yep. Always start with light.
Did you start with the dark first?
Nope.
Just not.
Start with light. Go with the lightest possible.
Where's my light at? I think this is that. Okay.
Have that handy. Have it near you. Yep. Remember to use it like a brush. Use it like a brush. Yeah, you're not going to be able to do any of that, right? You have to use a marker. There's also a blending marker, Naman. That is 0.
Yeah.
Right? That can use to blend the colors. Right? So if you're going in and let's say you're doing skin tones. So this is the lightest, what is this? R19, right? Think of skin tone as when you're doing lighting and stuff like that, right? So I'm going in and see, I'm just slowly letting the marker blend.
It's not blending.
Right? Like that. Right? Then I'll go a little bit darker, maybe an R20. That would be a darker red. That'd be the darker. Take your R19 again and go over the certain areas. Hey, Callie, how you doing, guys? George Washington blew up the Death Star.
We we don't do no fake news here, man. We just only do good stuff. Only good stuff. No fake news here. Believe everything you hear because we don't do fake news.
July 4th. Always watch Will Smith blow up the.
Yeah. Is it yippee or is it
Yep, pretty much.
Let me try that.
It takes practice. It takes a lot of confidence once you start to know your color inside out. But you have to work on it almost every day, right? So see,
Yeah.
I can get this crazy blend,
Yeah, that's awesome.
right?
Yeah.
You still need to know the plane of the face. You need to know where the shapes and remember that's where the forms and all the other stuff has to come in afterwards too.
Yeah.
Then next thing you need to do is, you know, do some lighting.
Maybe I wanna give a little more surface on these things. Yeah.
So my trick is like if you want to, like, you know, Naman, if you want to get into practice, like do the shapes.
Mm.
So, you know, right? So this is how you practice, right? So pick your three colors or your four colors if you want to do skin tone, for example, right? So go with the lightest. So you don't have to, you know, be perfect, but just go with the lightest color. Right? And just mix it right in there and go with maybe two or three color that are a little bit more. See that? And you're slowly doing then you go over with the same, with the lighter color. Like that, right?
Mhm.
Then you can go with, let's say, go with a deep red or pink at the bottom. That's your shadow, right? So now that's how you learn to do the blending technique. Is you're creating, see that? So you're creating the like a spear, right?
So
Then
you're gonna
so this is my color. That's my
there's,
tone. That is
there's,
my three color tone.
oops. I'm sorry. I can't even do freaking stencils. There's okay. Now the lightest one is which one's the lightest one?
Whatever one you want to use. So if you
Let's
want to,
just let
do red, right? If you want to do red or something, tell me what color you have.
I got about all kind of different colors out there, but let me see.
If
Okay, this is I'll do this one. This is
so,
lightest
for
one.
my skin tone, it's R19, right?
YR
R20.
full.
and I'm using R22.
Okay, this one's
See, those are my three colors,
R
right?
what? R19, R20,
R20 and
R22.
R22. That's it.
Hold on. Okay, let me look for those. Mm, BR3. I'm gonna get those. I'm gonna get those.
No, no, no worries. No worries. It takes practice.
Mm.
Yeah, so if anybody jumping in, the idea is to create yourself a swatch card.
Okay. I got me let's see. Where's it? I'm gonna put these up. R12, you say? R12?
No,
R19.
R19.
R4, BR3,
B is if it has the word B means there's blue in it, blue and red.
R9. This is R9.
Yeah.
This is R8, R4, R1. Boy,
Hmm. A lot of
where's my
reds.
freaking R19? Where's my freaking R19? I go.
If you don't have R19, look for R18. They're pretty close.
I have R10,
R10's too pink.
R13.
R13's too purpley.
Come on in.
Are you still going for a walk tomorrow?
Well, yeah, you wanna
Yeah, go
go
for a walk.
in the morning?
Okay, I'll go.
What, 9:10 or
Yeah,
8?
yeah, I just around like 12. I need to be back. But
Okay.
I can just, you know, walk by myself if I need
Okay. Okay.
to. Okay.
I don't have I thought I had all those, but I don't have it.
Okay.
Uh,
Do you have E? Anything with E on it?
I got BR. You
No
said
B's.
YR1, Y2, BR3, YR4. What's Y? Yellow?
Yellow. Yep.
No.
It has a hint of yellow.
Well, she's the Asian lady, so YR. How about YR4?
I don't remember what YR4 is. YR4 is pretty light, I think. YR4 is pretty dark. That could be, yeah, you can use YR4. That is
I got
your
that.
midtone. Actually,
Okay,
it could be your shadow,
that's
right?
my midtone.
Midtone or shadow, yeah.
Hmm. I swear I had more than this.
You have a YR 220.
YR?
Yeah.
YR?
Or Y 110.
No.
Yeah, you got the really, really basic. You got Y10.
YR3?
You have Y10.
Y5? No. Wife. Nope. YR2.
You have E10.
No, I don't see nothing with the E. Hold on. Let me see if I got. Hold on.
Yeah, you don't have enough for. If you want to do skin tone, do you have any? Do you have any like warm gray? WG.
I'm looking for my. I used to have a swatch sheet here somewhere. I haven't touched this since ever since my I haven't touched this since my
You have to go really light because once you put down a dark color, it becomes too dark.
Nope. All right. Here's what we're gonna have to work with. We're gonna have to work with what I got, and
That's all you got, marker wise. You got like 8.
huh?
You only have 8 markers.
8?
It looks like it.
No. I got this. I got that. But then I got those over there is green and blue and gray. I got 3 other bottles. I got 3 more like this.
I can't
3
see
more
it.
like this.
Make them big. Make your screen big so I can see the numbers, and I'll tell you what combo you can do. Let's see. You can probably use a
I
issue
already
with
got this one out.
right. Let me see. So you have a Y3. Y3 is really dark. Y3 won't do it. Y4 will probably even darker because you're looking for a Y4 is too orange.
What Y2?
Y2 won't do it either. Y2 will be really brown.
Y3.
And none of the Ys will do you any good unless it's what's it? Green yellow.
What's a GY172, man? That's a freaking number.
Yeah.
Oh, there's a BR3. What about BR3?
BR3 is a nice blue though. That's the only thing.
It says blue.
BR3? You got a BR3? Is it BR3? I can't see the lid. I still can't see the lid. It's all white on I hate
You see that swatch right there?
Oh, okay, BR3. BR3.
Yeah. Well, that's too dark.
See? That's BR3.
Yeah.
All right. So you need 3 you need a really light tone. That's all you need. Right? Let's see. What's the other one you have in there?
I don't see any very light colors in this.
Yeah, you don't have any light color. What is that one?
What this with WG?
Yeah, that would do it. That's your first start. Yeah, there you go. That's a warm gray. Yep. That'll be your shadows and your tones and stuff if you want to do some of that. Right? So you can use that to add to your shadow. But yeah, you don't have skin tones. Skin tones a little tougher. You don't have skin tones.
I don't have any skin tone whatsoever.
Well, you can try using the skin tones. The skin tones you can use like a gray tone.
She looks a little dark right now.
She's gonna get darker. That's the issue.
Huh?
That she's gonna get darker. It is darker now, right?
Yeah, I mean that's.
I mean, if you're okay with that, you can. But she's very, very dark.
Yeah, she's dark. I mean, that's what she has. I mean, she could be dark Asian.
Yeah.
Asian.
Right?
Yeah. I mean, that's all I got.
Yeah. Go very light. Yeah.
So what was it? So this is I think This is the lightest I have right here. This one. Yeah, this one. This is the lightest I have.
Which one is that?
YR4.
YR4.
That's the lightest I have.
Right. So YR4 is the lightest you have. Yeah, that's really dark. This is YR4 for me.
Yeah.
Right? That's YR4. The other one you had was WG what? 1 or 0.5?
WG01. WG01.
Yep. 01.
I have a GY172. I don't know what that does.
See, look, see what I did here? G1?
Uh-huh.
That becomes a shadow.
No, that's no good. That's green.
Right.
I don't want a green lady.
Yeah.
I don't know green.
That's the issue you run into. Right. And that's it. I mean, there's really, I mean, all you do is you create yourself a bunch of little circles and you pick 3 colors that are, you swatch and you do like like what I did here, right? R19, R20, R something like that. So here's, for example, I went out and I bought like a bunch of other markers, and this is what I did for the different skin tones.
Nice.
Right?
Yeah.
And that's all you need to do is swatch it out.
You're gonna make me buy more freaking Ohuhu.
You don't need to buy Ohuhu. You can buy anything with a brush marker, anything cheap. Ohuhu over here is really expensive.
Really? I bought it this because it's cheaper than Copic.
Yeah, that's a debatable.
It
Yeah,
was.
it is definitely cheaper than Copic. That's right.
Mm.
But you can buy other brands. I bought other brands too. They all work the same way. You just got to swatch it out.
There's
need
an
to go
orange.
really light, Naman. You really need to go light on that. You really need to go light on that. Otherwise, it absorbs it and goes really dark. And you got to work fast because the alcohol will dry. If you want it to wet it, make sure.
You know what? Let's work on this. I mean, let me go ahead and just do this first. Go ahead and do this first. What is it? This is a. You said to put a base in.
Just cover it. Use the other end. Use the other end. Just cover it.
Oh, other end is faster.
Yeah, the other end's a lot faster.
Mm.
Is it a chisel or is that a
chisel?
Yeah, a chisel. Just go really quick. Just there you go. Right? You're gonna go over it anyways, right? Then you pick one darker tone. See if you can get a pink.
R9?
I don't know. You got to swatch it. I don't know how R9 will turn out for your end. There you go. That's a nice pink. Yep. Go with a flatter and make sure you flatten it out. Use it like a brush.
Use a chisel or brush?
Use the brush side. Use the brush side. But don't be on top. Go sideways.
Yes, I am using side.
I feel like you're using the.
You feel like I'm using the top?
Do this. Oh, yeah. Yeah, you work it like a circle. Now you're getting too close. There you go. That's too much now.
Yeah, well.
It takes practice. Then you use the other one to blend it. Blend the edge. Blend the edge. Yeah, right around there. Yeah. There you go. See how that works? You're blending the edge so it's a little softer. Yeah. Now you really made it dark. That's why you always go with light, light. It's too close of a tone. But yeah, that's how you go. I mean, if you can, if you have warm grays,
Let me try that again. Chisel. Now, what if I take these guys and apply with the blender instead of these guys, lightening it up?
there's no way of lightening it up. You have to start with light tones.
Let me show you what I mean. Okay, after I do this, okay. Let
Sure.
me. Okay, yeah. Okay. Okay. So I want this to be light. Right? This is I want it lighter than this one, right? Draw me another circle. All right. Where's my freaking blank? Where's my freaking blank? Is this blank? 0?
Yeah. It's just the blending.
So this is it. So I got me my blending tool right here, right? No?
No, that's not how it works. That's not how it works. But yeah, you can do that all day.
No?
You
I cannot go
can.
lighter. I cannot go lighter with this, huh?
Yeah, you can't go lighter with that. You can try. Might as well leave it white.
Nope, it won't go. They got it. Huh.
It's a lot of work doing that.
Yeah. Uh, so okay, now this is my base. Then I'll go to this side and then let's try.
The blending tool doesn't lighten; it just blends. It
Yeah,
takes
I'm
like
blending it.
colors. Yeah,
Yeah.
I mean it
Well,
takes more
no, I don't want to take out the more pink.
yeah.
So and then if I want to, I mean, it's still lighter than the just applying direct.
Yeah. Remember, before you put markers on the cover, take a backboard and insert it right between the cover.
Right.
Okay.
Yeah.
Otherwise, they'll soak right through.
Yeah. I forgot to do that on this my sketchbook. It's okay.
And make sure the backboard is facing whatever direction that you use, and keep it inside that same direction.
Right. But I guess if I don't have any color, I guess this is a way I have to do it.
Well, you can still color skin tones by using a warm gray, but you don't have to cover the entire thing.
Right.
Use the
One
warm
way.
gray as your shadow. Yeah. Right.
Yeah.
So you can do
There you go. I gotta go bathroom. Be right back.
yeah. Let's see. Warm gray. There we go. That's a warm gray. Face shape, red face, right? Hi, Christina Payne. Happy 4th. I got a lot of catching up to do this week. I need to do at least 20 cards this weekend. I think I can do it. 20, 25 maybe. 20, 25. I'll probably do 30. Yeah, I'm gonna try to see if I can finish all these Marvel cards by next week or so. Teaching Nauman how to use markers. Do. What do we got? Do. Do you have any other warm gray, Nauman, or no?
Other warm gray?
Yeah.
Other warm gray. Maybe.
That would be WG. That's warm gray.
WG?
Yeah.
Okay, let me see. Let me get rid of some of these. I don't need all that, right?
Yeah, you don't need all that.
Yeah,
I'm
I
just
don't,
seeing
I
if
don't need
you-
all this. I don't need all that.
You just need a really, really light.
I guess for the what's that? What do you call that thing on the head thingy?
What head?
Let's figure out the head color, the headset.
Yeah, you're gonna need a pink and some red.
That's too much red, right? Or,
Get a pink and some red. So you have to swatch out which is the best pink for you, right? So if you're looking at a pink,
about this one.
well, you got to swatch it to see how dark it is. What is that one? R what?
R1.
R1. Yeah, that's too. That'll be very dark. That's your shadow. You can use that for your shadow. But let's see. Do you have R9?
R12.
R9?
Oh, that's too much. R5.
It's too red. You have an R9?
R9. R8.
You should put all the cards together.
R8.
R8's really dark. Try it.
That's really dark.
See, told you.
Um,
R9 or R14?
9 or 14. No, no. Let me go and look more.
Wow, that's very limited. Which one did you buy? Did you buy like the 34 color sets or?
I got need some grays in here.
That's cool. You can paint skin tone with gray if you want. But what you want to look for is warm gray. Warm gray is it has a
WG4.
W what?
G4.
G4?
Yeah.
WG4 would be
WG3.
yeah, those are really dark.
Here's WG3.
3 is really dark.
That's dark. G4.
Very, very dark.
Even darker. Okay. Yeah. No black.
Yeah.
CG3, GG3, CG. What is this? No. Oh, G. What about this one right here? Oh, that's too green. Why is that green? Oh, GG1. Okay.
You don't have a WG 0.5, right?
No. R13?
It's very purple. Try it. Like literally, try it. Take a look.
Oh no.
don't believe the cap color, okay? Never believe the cap color.
That's a little not. That's
That will mess you up if you're looking at the cap color.
R11.
that is a purple.
Yeah. R1. I had a swatch somewhere, but I don't know what it is anymore.
You always have to go with the light color. If you have an E, that's great, or a Y110. YR212, nothing like that.
YR2, YR3, Y5, YR5.
Yeah, those are really dark. Because if you like, this is what you're looking at, right? See how the lightest one right there is YR212 and YR20, right? See that? If you got an E10, those are the darker, the lighter tones, right? I was hoping maybe you can get something like a warm gray 05 there. Right?
Yeah, I don't have those.
Yeah. So, for example, this is a warm gray 1, right? A warm gray 1. You can use that for, see? It's just, I'm using it as a shadow.
I'm gonna have to use my little. I'm gonna have to just use my tricks.
Yeah. But you have to remember how you did it. That's the only thing.
Yeah. Here it goes. I'm gonna put this up. That I just have to use these tricks. I don't have anything, so what can I do?
Yeah. That's why you don't paint people with skin tone.
Huh? What?
Don't paint skin tones.
All right. All right. I'm gonna Let me go ahead and swatch these guys first.
Yeah. Make your
Yeah,
screen big. You don't have to put mine screen big.
okay, so the two I got. I think this is wild full.
Yeah, take a pencil or a pen, write on it. Yeah, YR4. There you go.
Uh, this is YR9. And this is R12. R12. I want to get another really dark, really prominent red. Something really red. R8. Okay, that's R8. Ooh, that's really dark 8. R8. And this is your, what do you call it, warm gray, WG1. WG1. Okay. Now, I'm gonna go ahead and quickly yes. Mm. Quick draw. And okay. Mm. Mm-hmm. Uh, mm-hmm. Okay, that's it right there. Uh, where's our pink? Or two. You working on a car?
No, I'm just working on something, but not on what you're thinking working on.
I'm not gonna ask. It's dangerous to ask you what it is.
Who?
I say it's dangerous to ask you what it is because you could be working on something that's you shouldn't be
Yes.
asking.
Yes.
So I'm not gonna ask.
spent all day running around, and tomorrow, and yeah. I have to send out some cards and stuff like that too.
Hmm?
I have to send out some cards later. It was hot today.
Was it?
Yeah,
In Canada? In Canada? Really?
Canada, yeah. So I'm waiting for this now. The product
Uh-huh.
is finished. They're packing it up for me.
Hmm.
That is my own case. So it's a trifold. When
Uh-huh.
you fold it, it will look like that.
Is that the one you're sending us?
No, this is my commission case.
Oh,
So it'll be like a case like that. It's manufactured now. It's going to be packed up and shipped.
nice.
So it'll be about 200 of these, or maybe 100. I forget how much I ordered. But the initial cost was like almost $1,200
What?
because it had to be manufactured. I
Oh,
had to pay for the. Remember when I was making those prototypes?
yeah.
Right? Yeah. So yeah,
Amazing.
that's what I'm waiting for. They come in, so it'll be fun. It will look great.
Sounds awesome.
Well, I add like a little premium touch to my commission pieces. You know, the cards, right?
Right.
So the here we go. So yeah, so the cards will be like, you know, like this, right, Nauman? So they'll be in like a case, like that's the case you saw. And it'll be a trifold. There'll be like a fold that folds over top, and the other one, the magnetic
Mhm.
part, will clip on top of that, and that will close the case inside. So the cards will sit like that inside.
Cool.
So the
Right.
cost is for the tool and dial and you know all the other stuff. After that, all I have to do is just ask to order parts, and I don't have to worry about the initial fee anymore. The parts will all be, it's already manufactured, right? The stencil's already been made. So yeah, I just got to order. I forget how many I ordered. $200. That's how many I ordered.
Oh, I see.
Make your screen bigger. That'll work.
Yeah. Well, do what you got, right?
Yeah.
Oh, these are blending in. These are blending. Should I wait till this ink to dry?
Well, your ink is water-based ink, so it's going to blend. So yeah, you might want to try using some of the different inks you have.
Mm-hmm.
Let it
Mhm.
dry for 4 or 5 hours or 2 3 hours or something, or an hour, and come
Okay.
back and see what happens to it. So draw something with the different pens and the inks that you have,
Mm-hmm.
because otherwise, what you might need to do is use the blending tool first, then ink afterwards,
Mm.
right? Just put roughly where the thing's going to be, then ink afterwards.
Right.
Otherwise, you'll get smudges with the blending tool.
Mm. Shoot. Now I'm gonna go to.
So any pen or something, you want to look for pigmented ink and for waterproof. Okay,
Mm-hmm.
those are the types. So microns here work really well. Yeah. Otherwise, you're gonna have to ink afterwards. But that's how I do it, anyways. I always ink afterwards. Right? I would use a microns just to do the outline, like as if I'm doing a coloring book.
Mm-hmm.
Very little detail. Then afterwards, I would go in with a micron. I mean, I would go over it with the color. Then I go back with my brush pen at the end just to fatten the lines, just to create thickness, depth, and all the other stuff.
Okay.
Oh my God, it's 11 o'clock at night?
11 o'clock.
Yeah, it's 11 o'clock for me.
Yeah, 11:03. Where's the blender here? Shoot.
Happy 4th.
Happy Fourth. Happy
Fourth.
Fourth.
All
Happy
my
Fourth, by the
Americans.
way, Christina. Happy Fourth. Mm. Mm.
Happy 4th.
Happy Fourth. Yeah. Oops.
I was watching K-pop Demon Hunter today again. This time I didn't fall asleep.
Uh-huh. What were they doing?
It's a animated movie by Sony
Oh,
Animation. It's got some really good music in it.
oh boy.
What's man?
I need to give me those other colors.
Go easy with those. Use those for shadows. under the eyelid, under the nose, under the lips, and a little bit of the
Mhm.
cheekbone, and that's it. Use the blending tool now if you can to soften the edge there.
Where's my blending tool go? Where's my blending tool go?
You're 0. Yep. I haven't used that in a long time, those blending tools. I got tons of that. After a while, you kind of, yeah. After you do thousands of cards, Navin, you kind of don't use the blending tool anymore. You kind of just.
You use each other to
Mhm.
each card to blend, huh?
You get used to it. You kind of know your color combination by heart.
Yeah, yeah. Mhm.
There's always a principle behind the color combo, right? So you go with the lightest tone, you go with the mid tone, then you go with the dark tone, right? So you have your
Mm,
light, your lightest area, your shine, your mid average color, then your shadow portion.
right. Yeah, it's gonna take a while. It's gonna take a while. Yeah, pick up the my caps. Where'd they go? I'm spilling everything here. Ooh. Does this do anything? Shadow. Oh. No. Let's see. Oh gosh. Where's my? Okay, where'd it go? That's the R9. This is 0. That's 0.
Use the reference image there. Just try to see if you can give that look, especially the Asian girl there. See how they have the light area and the dark
Yeah.
and stuff. Use that. That's your lighting portion.
Yeah. Where'd it go? Where's that one thingy go?
That's your shadow. Yep. Have the blending tool handy too, so you can switch it and blend it. There you go. Yep.
Let me do something here.
See, you're starting to form volume. That's nice. That's what you want, right?
Yeah. I don't want that right there, but
Yeah, it's okay. I mean, this is what you're doing. You're practicing, right? So
yeah.
the idea is to form that volume, like the circle, what you did with the circle. You just got to practice on it, and that's it. Just go at it. After your 10,000 try, you'll be an expert.
10,000 tries. That's okay. Yeah. Let me try that. I'll go ahead and test the. Let me do the. What do you call it? Head thingy?
The crown, the headpiece,
The headpiece. I'm gonna do the headpiece right now with the blending trick here. Where are you, blender?
so go with the lightest pink.
Yeah.
You don't have to worry about that area unless you want to lighten that up. So think of it as if it's a 3D object and where your light's coming from. So your light
Yeah.
source is coming from the top. So you want the pink to be near the top, right?
Yeah.
That's what you want to think. And you can leave the bottom part as is.
Ah, I see.
You know what I mean? That's where you put
Yeah.
the dark red, right? There's no point of wasting ink,
Mm,
right?
gotcha.
So when you do that, look at your reference photo where the lighting is. So use that. So the Asian girl there, the light's coming from the top. So the top part of her forehead, her nose, her cheekbone, and everything else gets darker beneath that.
Yep.
So yeah, as a crown or as a headpiece on her, you want the top to be pink. Then everything else will be like with the darker red at the bottom. I have the blending tool handy too when you're blending that. So dab on some red and blend a little bit to blend the edges so the edges doesn't look too sharp. If you
Yeah.
make the edge sharp, it looks 3D-ish and that space is very sharp, right? If you make the edge very soft, it becomes a round and that's it. I mean that's how you think. That's the next chapter. If anybody's listening in or watching on the replay, that's the next chapter on how to draw the Marvel way. Because we're doing volume, right? And shapes.
I think we have to skip a few chapters.
No, I think that's chapter 2. That's forms and shapes. So you have to learn about forms and shape.
Mm-hmm. And I think there was the lightest one I got here. Yeah. Oh, it's, it's too much.
I forgot. You gotta turn off the speaker.
Yeah.
Bam! Bluetooth speakers.
Oh, I forgot her freaking skin at her forehead.
Remember, Naman, you can rotate the paper, okay?
Yeah,
You don't have to do anything awkward.
I
In
don't
the
have
flow.
I don't have the very good space here right now.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Because that will drawing hair in different direction is weird, right?
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
easier just to draw hair painting in the direction that flows better for you. So
Anyway,
you can rotate.
somewhere around there.
Yeah.
Somewhere around there. Oh man.
See?
Oh man, that's terrible. But
It looks good.
I
No, I
think
get
I'm
it.
getting it there.
You're getting it there. You're getting it there.
Yeah.
It takes practice.
Yeah.
That's really what it is, right? It's all about doing the forms and the shapes, right?
Yeah.
And it's
Yeah.
just trying to get the blending in. That's why when I create those swatches, I always end up doing those things. But
Right now I gotta do this blending technique with all the limitation I have.
yeah,
But
Yeah.
you know,
but it's a good start. It's a good start.
yeah. Yeah. Aren't you glad, Robert, that I didn't start the coloring right away? Oh man, you don't have a July 4th over there.
No, we had a July 1st, Canada Day.
Oh yeah, Canada Day.
Yeah, that was on a Tuesday. A lot of fireworks, a lot of scared animals. You know,
Yeah. Oh my goodness.
that's great. Good job. I'm having a beer.
Oh, you got a beer? Cheers,
Apple
bud.
cider.
Apple cider. That's not bad.
Yeah. There.
I gotta go. I gotta start walking tomorrow. I'm gonna do about 3 hour walk tomorrow.
Good.
Yeah. So,
Yeah, we're gonna go up to my parents. We're gonna go bring my girls to go see the grandparents. We'll probably have a barbecue up there, as it being hot. Then head down to the other grandparents. Have another barbecue there at night
nice.
for them. Then Sunday, I'm getting my sisters, my sister and my brother-in-law are coming over to help
Mhm.
trim back a tree in my backyard on
Trim
a
back a
Sunday.
tree.
Yeah, the tree is 18 years old. It's pretty tall, and it's encroaching on the neighbor's yard. So I want
Yeah.
to trim it back just in case if I don't want branches breaking off if a storm or anything on their onto their yard. So we're just it's summer, might as well trim the tree back and before fall comes and all the other stuff too, right? So yeah, you have to remember that we do have winters here with ice storms where lots of snow on the tree, and if the tree snaps, it goes on our neighbor. That's our thing. So yeah, that's it.
I'm gonna. I've been announcing that I'm gonna start a new art channel.
Cool.
Yeah, and uh, but I'm trying to get to 1K for this channel
Okay.
before I start the new channel.
Okay.
So, and I'm at right now 920.
That's not too bad.
Yeah, so um, and I will share with everybody how I think. I mean, uh, the when you set a goal for your channel, it really depends on how you set your goal for your channel. The how the channel will grow. Because if, for instance, my my channel was make a friend one video at a time. That was my first thing that my goal says, right? Make a friend one video at a time. So that's different than, hey, I want to have a channel. I want to have an art channel that would be a platform for my art career. That's two different things.
Right.
So this channel, for instance, I'm going to, one of the things I want to share is that this channel, when we started, I was not against sub for subs, view for views, and what was the third one? Um, let me get to that third one. Let me get to third one. But first one, sub for sub. If you're doing a community channel, sub for sub is okay because you're trying to get to know each other, and and hopefully both of you, like for instance, I'm in comic book community, right? So sub for sub, the other guy is trying to be a YouTuber. I'm trying to be a YouTuber, and he's trying to be a try to be in the comic community, so we get to know each other, right?
Okay.
So sub for sub is okay. I mean, YouTube will frown on it, but if you're trying to, that's that's advantage of a sub for sub. If your set is, hey, I'm gonna build a community, but if you're on a art channel, right, then you don't want a sub for sub, because eventually those sub for sub people will never come and watch your video. I mean, like for instance, I had a sub for people like car community, travel community. They're not really interested in my comment. I mean, they like me, I like them, right? We become a friend,
Hmm.
but we really don't look at each other's content,
Right.
right? So, so YouTube will look at your content and go, "Oh, you have a 200 subs, but most of them don't even look at your video."
Right.
So immediately you upload a video, you get very low views, and the YouTube will go, yeah, eh, not even your subscribers will watch your video.
Right.
so you'll get low promotional grade, right?
Right.
Then next next thing that is a view for view, right? Now we don't we don't say view for view, but we have a kind of understanding. If I come watch your video, you come watch my video.
Right.
We get to know each other, and this is still good for community. If we trying to be get to know each other. So if more video you watch that person, you get to know more of that person, and vice versa, right? But if you're trying to create you're trying to create a channel that will be a platform for your art career company, right? Then that's not good because eventually, I mean, that cannot be sustained. View for view cannot be sustained, right? And uh, because eventually there'll be too many people, too many subs, too many views, and you don't have time for all the views. And that'd be same for me too, right? So again, I will lose uh, grade promotional grade on my video. YouTube will say, you know, they come and watch your video, but they only watch the 1 minute of your video,
Yeah.
or they skip it through and just get the point they want. And oh yeah, Nam is doing that because I'm used to seeing Nam open this, whatever, right?
Mm-hmm.
And they will just say, hey, um, there's a you even your subscribers who are engaging with your channel don't look at your video that much, so we're not going to promote your video, right? So you're getting downgraded video because sub for sub, view for views. And third is that this is nice. Still, if it's community building a community is your goal, this is just fine, right? We don't care about the subs and views, and we don't care about whether your videos are graded high and low, right? Because all it matters is my friend come and look at it and get the points out of it.
Right.
They don't have to look at the whole thing, right? But yeah, so that's that. But another thing is that when you are building a community, you have to uh, consider, grow together. This is a grow together is a Gary B casual comic guy. He's the one who said hashtag grow together. Well, if you are doing a grow together, you are taking on the responsibility of your friends growing with you,
Right.
right? And that means
AK pop.
hey, I was gonna start this project with the Lok. I was gonna do this.
K-pop.
Somebody's here.
Yeah, K-pop and Pork and Joe there.
Hey, K-pop. I don't see them. Hey, Poke and Joe. There's Poke and Joe. Hey, K-pop. I haven't seen you, Poke and Joe, in a long time. Happy 4th.
Yeah, happy 4th, guys. Will
Yeah.
Smith
So,
saved the planet. Today, Will Smith saved the planet from
so,
aliens.
so if you are doing the grow together attitude, which is great for community building, but then you cannot focus, right? You have because you're not just only managing your channel, but you're not managing, but you are supporting your friends' channels because we're growing together.
Yep.
If and I'm starting something. Hey, me and Luke's gonna start a uh, this particular what was that the Joe Marble way, right?
Yep.
But then there's somebody say, hey, we want to do the draw the DC way here. You want to join us? And then I go join them, and we get distracted, right? We get so
Yep.
many projects, and so that again, building community is fine, but if your focus is building a business channel, then you have to say, okay, well, you have to do everything possible where your video gets
The most you
yeah, and also it goes to people who are
interested.
your customers,
Yep.
the people that you think that's going to use your service, right?
Right.
And I mean, it doesn't matter if my friends like it because that's business,
Yep.
right? And so yeah, so I'm having a totally another thing is like a right now I could get to 1K real quick by doing a lot of shorts. I could quickly churn out shorts, right?
Yep.
But short gets you quick subs. But people who are your short people will not translate it into your long form people.
Yeah, not a big percentage.
Yeah, and because they're and so what happens again if these short people subscribe to you and they look at your video, look at your long form video and just look at 30 seconds of it, right? Oh,
Mhm.
you got nice view count,
Mhm.
but your retention on your video is very low.
Yep.
So it's not going to recommend your video to other people that your eventual customer, right? So that's why our videos, I swear, all the comic book community, that are in my circle, they operate like me. I swear they will have 30 or 40 views and stops. It
Yep.
doesn't. It doesn't get. It don't. It will not land on anybody's front page.
Right.
Yeah. So, uh, yeah. So the how you what kind of attitude you have toward your channel will affect how you're gonna grow your channel.
Yeah.
And uh, for this channel, I'm okay because I never intend to monetize this channel.
Yep.
This is my hobby channel. I consider this as my channel where I keep my diaries and journals. So um, I uh, I just gotta have a um, uh, I just gotta have a different attitude towards the art channel, I believe. Anyway, most people are only for themselves and get really jealous.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, and I don't want to get into that soap opera stuff. you know, uh, um, People will get jealous. People, it's just only natural, right? Just only natural. Um, mm, yeah. Well, uh, maybe, maybe I'm on the wrong platform. I am, uh, but my new channel is going to be. I'm going to have a different attitude toward it. I'm going to have its own. Uh, um, Matter of fact, I'm going to keep the short form and long form separate. I'm not going to mix it up. I'm going to have actually because short forms are really easy to create, right? Short forms are easy to create, so I'll have it just short form, but the parallels my uh, uh, medium form, and the content I create will be very relevant to the channel. You'll
Right.
not have a contest. You'll not have you know, you know, you'll not have these things like things that I do on my channel. I got all kind of things going on my channel, on this channel, right? You really don't know. You really don't know. Oh, is he collecting comic book? Is he doing art? It would be very relevant as to art, right? You Oh, He's done it. He's learning how to burn woods. Or he's just so I have to focus and yeah. On a short form, I will use Instagram because short forms are once I created it, I could broadcast it onto Instagram, TikTok, wherever. Those are, I mean, it just cost me if I create one video and I put it on a 3 or 4 platform, right? Uh, I'm sure K-pop is she's into the what's that media platform she was talking about? She's probably into the
Discord?
uh not
Twitch?
Discord,
Twitch?
Twitch, right?
Twitch is
Yeah.
for video gaming though. That's mostly.
No, the Twitch has a lot of art channels.
Yeah, they're not that. I'm not a Twitch person. It's hard to find art stuff on Twitch. It
Really?
really is. Finding
Because
art stuff is a lot easier on Google and Instagram than Twitch. Twitch is a minefield of just streamers doing video
yeah,
games.
the live stream. There's a lot of Twitch art live streamers,
Yeah,
right? Yeah.
yeah.
But there's H. Was it? There's H. What's
Right.
H?
I don't know. Huge comedian with me. Yeah, they make a ton of money on that stuff.
From Twitch? Is she talking about Twitch or?
Twitch. Yeah, Twitch.
Yeah.
Twitch.
Yeah, I think
I
there's
have a channel there, but I barely use it. That's the thing.
I think now I don't know I don't know Twitch algorithm much. Like I know YouTube algorithm pretty well because I've been with it for 10 years, right? But uh, I imagine it's similar. Here's what I have to. Yeah, this is a way to think about it. Uh, how is YouTube's going to make money? If you think about it that way, then you understand why they have the policy they have, right? Or why they do they not like a self for self, for instance, right? Because uh, you are basically fabricating a count, sub count. Those are not generic. It's not a and as a if they're talking about you monetizing eventually, that means you earn money for your channel, right? And YouTube want a if they're going to give you money, they want to get something out of it. They want a real advertisement out of you, right? But if your sub is all made up with the fake accounts and whatnot, then why would YouTube want will give you why? So YouTube want to do everything possible in their algorithm to you, you know not not get away with things
Yeah.
like that. You know, I
Mhm.
mean, view for view, same thing. I mean, it's not it doesn't help them. My friend watch my videos. They already established they're not going to buy. There's going to be no transaction between any of us.
Yeah.
And if YouTube don't have any dib on your, make there's no way for them to make money on that situation. They're not going to like it,
Yeah.
right? So they're going to prevent you from growing that way, right? I mean, uh, whatever it is, you got to think about the motivation for the whichever platform they're the one who has to make the money, right?
Right.
Whatever you do, if it's not kosher with them making money, then they're not going to let you grow the channel either.
Yeah.
So I mean, I'm sure that's the same way with the you doing, what do you call it, the what is
What?
that you do, the other one, that where you go auction off your arts and stuff. What do you
Whatnot?
whatnot. I'm sure that's same way with the auctioning off too, right?
Yeah, but whatnot is a eBay, right? That's what that is.
Yeah, yeah,
It's eBay for art. I can't do that on YouTube. It's a lot tougher to do that on YouTube, right? Whatnot has a sale mechanism. YouTube doesn't have a sale mechanism, right? I
yeah,
rely on third party for that. So I rely on PayPal or something. So if somebody wants something, they have to reach out to me through PayPal or Instagram or something like that, right?
yeah,
YouTube doesn't have that capability to chat directly to me via YouTube, right? YouTube is an entertainment center. It's there to entertain, right? It's great. I create these videos, I put it on there, but people want to see me doing stuff in 10 minutes. Right?
right. They
Right.
want if they don't want none of this stuff. Well,
Right.
nobody's learning how to color.
That's right. Yeah, they want to see everything all sped up, right?
Yeah,
And the
yeah,
whole bit,
yeah,
right? All the work. Whatnot is a different beast. Whatnot is a sales channel. People come, they ask for commission, and they'll sit for 2 3 hours as I draw
yeah,
live, right? And they pay for it right away. While with YouTube, I have to wait, contact with them, negotiate back and forth, right?
right.
Make sure the PayPal's okay, send them the tracking info and all that stuff. Whatnot does that all in one bin, right? It's one step for me. It makes it easier. I can create inventories. I don't have that capability on YouTube. Maybe it's coming, right? But
Well, the I'm intend to get whenever I create new art channel. Uh, I'm gonna try to get it to monetize within a year. If I don't get it within a year, I'm not going to use the YouTube platform
Yeah.
because I have to have a. By the time I'm retired in 3 years, I need that particular platform, that particular YouTube channel, be monetized, and I expect it to pay for my cameras and things like that. For
That's a tough
yeah,
call, though. I don't
yeah,
know, like out of 1,000 view, I don't know how much you're gonna make, right?
yeah. Well, I mean, what I'm saying is that yeah. Well, I mean, if I get 1,000 in a year, then I know there's a potential to grow, right?
No, I mean like out of 1,000 views for one video, how much do you make,
I don't know.
right?
The I mean,
I don't
I
think
mean,
it's very much. I think you're making like $10.
yeah, yeah. I mean, there's. Let me see. Let me see if. Let me see.
There's no way, right?
Yeah, I mean, if I mean, well, I'm not gonna.
Yeah, unless you're doing drama and you're getting all this views and stuff like that. That's something.
Yeah, unless you do drama.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I've been on YouTube ever since they started for the longest time, right?
Yeah.
But I
Let
didn't
me.
create the channel until I forget. I think YouTube created me the channel because I was on Google Plus. I was invited to be Google Plus at the time.
Oh yeah. Did you? I have a Google Plus. I still have Google Plus. The what was that? I,
Account.
yeah, I have a Google Plus account. I still have that.
Yeah, it's not active anymore. It's
No,
dead.
mine's active.
You can't be.
Yeah. Namen.org is my. I use it through Google. Namen.org is by Google. I have my own account. I can make 1,000 emails on my account.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Uh, let me see. So.
I started a Google Plus page back in the day for myself.
Uh,
That's why my
according to this, it says if I was to be monetized, this is if I was to be monetized, this is about what the estimate for my earning, $10 to $153
for
on this
1,000 views.
for what I got right now, 919 subscribers, and yeah. But I don't. I again, I like for instance, um, like there's a different way. Like for instance, my shorts, right? When I didn't care about, I don't care about when I didn't care. My shorts will get about 20% retention. People will just swipe left. I mean, get swipe away. They will just swipe away. But if I pay attention to the video, I could average 40 to 50%, and so that's a whole lot of difference between a if if I mean, even though there's you get same number of views, those are the numbers that improves, and that those are the number that uh, counts into your payment.
Right.
So it cannot be just based on views, right? It's really how much of your video that they watch. Again, because of how I grew it on this channel, whether I meant to or not, is because grew on this channel because of sub for subs, view for views. I ran a contest. Oh, I want to get to 200 subs, and I will get people come in and you know for the contest they will come in and sub, and then I will never see them again, right? So it's a that also happens if you make too many or are part of something someone has already watched. Yeah,
That
yeah,
also, I think
yeah,
she meant that.
yeah. So yeah, I don't. Uh, I'm yeah. You could make what people been making. I mean, but um, even if you do make here's the word. Uh, my scope of who I want on my channel, who I think is going to be on my channel, is very narrow. I'm not looking to have a. I'm not going to become a. I'm not looking to become a humongous channel. I mean, all right. I'm not looking for that. Um I want people who are going to watch me. They're not going to look for you know. Uh, they're going to like my. I like to think that they're going to like my personality, right?
Mhm.
They're gonna like whether I stutter or not. They're gonna like the way I present things. Um, I'm gonna be different, not because I'm so unique and come out with something new. Imagine that you have to come out with something new every one of your videos that no one has done before. That's not possible. I'm sorry. Uh, of course, you don't want to do what everybody else does, but uh, you're not. You, you put a you put your touch to it to video. Like if a Gary B does a 10-1-1 and I do meet the others, right? I mean it's a similar thing we do, but you know we add our own little personality to each of those things. And of course uh yeah, but again I want to start the channel where I'm taking anything out that says right now I got 920 subscribers, but only like maybe 50 to 100 people really come and engage with me,
Yep.
right? You know, that's I want that number to increase. I want that number to be whether it's only 500 subs I got. If I got, let's say I got 200 subs, right?
Right.
I want it to be uh, at least 50% people will engage, right? That to me the 200 people with 100 people engaging is much better than 1,000 people with only 10% engaging.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Hmm.
So that's
That's your
that's
goal.
where I look at it. That's where I look at it.
Yeah.
So and also I am trading a new trading a new territory because before my attitude was this is my diary, this is my journal. And again, my first thing under my goal I say is I want to make a friend one video at a time, right? And I feel like I did that. I made a friend one video at a time on this channel, and I'm in a pretty good community. I know we have a soap opera stuff going on,
God.
but I feel like mostly people are good people, right? And I know even good people will get jealous of each other. And I mean, eh, we're people are petty. We're petty people. We're just. I mean, I will admit it. I'm pretty petty. I mean, uh,
Yep. I'm petty too.
so I mean,
I draw for money.
yeah. I mean, so I and if we yeah. Anyways, I'm gonna have just a different attitude toward it, and I'm gonna give myself a year to see if my attitude changes that other
Right.
channel. Then
That's great.
this is how I envisioned it. This is how I envisioned it. But if it doesn't work that way, it doesn't work that way. Yes.
Well,
But
anything you gotta work
but
on
I'll
it.
be willing to say, okay, that doesn't work. I've tried it. It doesn't work for me. I don't know how to do it. Okay,
Right.
but right now, where I've been operating this channel is different than how I plan to operate the other channel. Because you know, anyway,
I mean, all you can do is do a little bit at a time, right? It's not
yeah,
um, like anything you work on. That's how it was. Because I didn't know when I started with Google Plus. I mean, there was nobody on there, and I decided to I bought some Copic markers, and I said, look, I'm gonna start doing a sketch card every day for as many days as I need to until I learn how to use this damn Copic stuff. So I started with a very gray tone set, then I increased it to a second set. Then I think by the 4 year I was in Google Plus, I ended up with like over 80, 90,000 followers. And that was just the years of just every day I was just posting stuff, right?
yeah.
Then I found out afterwards that Google verified my ass. That's why my name is with the check marks. That came from Google Plus, right? They created everything for me, right? You know, when you create your account on Google
They,
Plus,
what do you mean verify US? What do you mean verify US?
if you look at my name, my username in YouTube, there's a check mark. That's a verification.
Okay.
That means I'm a verified account.
Well, isn't mine not verified?
No, yours not.
You could tell from the looking at it.
Yeah,
Okay.
from your YouTube account. Most people aren't verified unless they're like big, well-known somebody up there, right?
Uh-huh.
You'll see a little check mark next to my name on my YouTube channel.
Okay.
That means I've
Okay.
been verified, right? But
Yeah.
that was I was verified with Google Plus back in the day, right?
Uh-huh.
And that's how that works, right? It's the same thing with any application like um, what do you call it? Facebook and all the other stuff. But Facebook wants you to pay to be verified.
No. Okay. Well, I mean, I got my Google app long time ago. I mean, and I grandfathered into it, and I still have a Google Manager and all that. Well, I could even include different I have a freewillministry.org,
Yep.
and I got I could I just need a, and then I could have my own domain through Google, and I
Yep.
could, and if you send me emails, namen.org, right? Namen@namen.org,
Yep.
but that's a Google email. That's a Google email address. So, and I could have a different email based on namen at I mean or Joe Blow at namen.org. I could do that, and yeah, so yeah, that's part of the yeah, grandpa. I don't know why they, well, they say it was free at the time. I
Yep.
read it, I read it for free, and I guess they stuck, honoring that because they got rid of it. They didn't.
Yeah.
They're not giving the Google Group anymore, whatever the thing you call
Yeah.
it.
The Google stuff. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but
That's the only thing.
yeah.
All right. I'm gonna call it
Anyway,
quits.
I don't know. That's my plan. I don't know how it's gonna
That's cool.
go. Wish me luck.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
um, but I want to. But before I leave, I want to freaking this account to have at least 1K, just for the sake of having 1K. I want to have I want to
I'll get
say,
my
oh,
bots on
I
it.
made 1K, and I'm not leaving. Here's what I'm doing. By the way, this live stream like this is a I still plan to do this. I don't edit anything, right? And I'm talking, and video like this, I could actually make a 5-10 minute video
Yep.
by editing, right? Um, uh, I mean, or at least it could provide B rolls, right? If some kind of B-rolls, right? Oh, look at how Namen messes up, right? And and uh, so I could create content that way. And once you have a pretty good a content, mid-sized content, right? You uh if you try to create, like right now, this video is gonna be 2 hour and 30-minute video. This
Yep.
video live stream, and if you try to create a short form out of this, you having AI create a short form out of this short form video, you'll do a horrible job because the AI nowadays, all it does is look at your how long you talked,
Yeah.
about 30 minutes to 30 second to 40 30 second to 1 minute, and you will pick those from those, and we'll try to figure out which one is a 1 minute short worthy of getting out there. So it'll be a horrible edit by AI. But if I took this uh, 2.5 hour video and made a 3 minute video out of it, that's more organized. I organized it, right? I organized it, and I put that as, okay, this is a content, right? Once I did that, from there, the AI will find the more relevant shorts, and that short could be on its own channel. It could be on Instagram. It could be on TikTok, and all it took me was um, creating those accounts.
Right.
Uh, so so I'm trying to or trying to be work more efficiently, but I need to be more focused when I do this. I cannot be uh, I definitely cannot be doing self subs. I can definitely will not be doing default views. I cannot be doing all that because I need my time to do my art and my managing my channel.
Yeah.
And I gotta be totally and then but I will have a I will leave these live streams, come back to this community and do this kind of live streams. So that's my plan. Anyway, wish me luck.
I think you'll do fine.
Huh?
What I'll do is I'll make sure that I get all my bots ready, and I'll subscribe to the channel.
No,
My
don't do that.
my Russian bots or something like that. My
You're gonna ruin my freaking channel again.
That's right. I'm gonna get all my bots to
Well, I mean,
start
this
out
channel
there.
has been fine. I love this channel. I mean, I get to meet all these people, and this channel is awesome. I love it. I love it. And again, it's going to be probably be just a live channel because
That's cool.
Hey, have a good night. Hey, if you guys have been listening, don't suggest what Loki's doing. Please don't come and ruin my new channel that way. Uh, yeah. How are you, Gene? Anyway, thanks for coming by. Happy July 4th, guys. If you guys are in the United States, if you're in Canada,
Happy Friday.
happy Canada Day, belated Canada Day. Yeah. Anyway, good night.